Yeah. HDL access routines. UVM has the facility of doing backdoor reads from HDL paths via the DPA, DPI, and the PLI interface. Consider a simple design hierarchy shown below for illustration purposes. We also need a test bench to instantiate the design and start the test. UVM underscore HDL underscore check path. This method return 1 if the given HDL path exists, else it returns 0. And the UVM underscore HDL underscore the deposit. This method deposits the given value onto the HDL path and returns 1 if successful, else 0. UVM underscore HDL underscore force. This method forces the value on a given path and returns 1 if successful, else it returns 0. The difference between the UVM underscore HDL underscore force and UVM underscore HDL underscore deposit is that the former has to be released at some point later in time for the original net to be able to drive the signals. The UVM underscore HDL underscore deposit, the value is simply placed on the net and it will persist until the original net drives some other value onto it. The UVM underscore HDL underscore force underscore time. Force is the given value onto the HDL paths for the specified amount of time. If the force time is 0, the UVM underscore HDL underscore deposit will be called. Again, the method returns 1 if successful, else 0. The difference between this method and the UVM underscore HDL underscore force is that the latter has to be released sometime later, while this method automatically releases the force after a given time. UVM underscore HDL underscore release and lead. This releases the value previously set by UVM underscore HDL underscore force, and it returns 1 if it is successful, else 0. The value provided as an argument to this method is applied to the HDL after it is released. UVM underscore HDL underscore release. This method will release the value previously forced and given HDL paths with the UVM underscore HDL underscore force and returns 1 if the successful, else 0. UVM underscore HDL underscore read. Reads the current value on a given HDL path and return if the successful, else 0. Next is UVM pull. UVM pull, UVM underscore pull implements a parameterized and class-based dynamic associative array and can be called on demand and stored by reference. This also can return handle to a global pool which can then be used to share items between the different verification components. Declaration and a method in example and system simulation log. Then method function U is create a new pool with a given name. The function getGlobalPool return a singleton global pool for item T. T get a global key, return a specified item instance from a global pool. Return item given if it exists, else a new item be created and returned. Add as the given way to the pair to the pool if the key does not exist, else it overridden. Num delete exists first last next previous. And next is compare. Setting policy using UVM underscore compare. UVM comparer is the standalone class used to be set a policy for doing comparison and determine how these compares are counted. Every UVM object instance has a compare method for performing comparison with another object. A parser object can be passed along the set of parameters like depth of comparison, verbosity, maximum number of miscompares, and etc. An extra layer of flexibility. UVM underscore comparer also has a set of comparison method for integers, strings, and real numbers and objects. Note: the number of miscompare is stored in an internal variable called result, which gets incremented upon every such occurrence. Hence, if you're using the same object to compare two different items, the number of miscompares shown in the end might not be correct. It was advised to clear the result variable for every new comparison. This only valid if you are directly using an object like in the example shown below. When the UVM compare object is passed on to the UVM compare method, the comparison policy will be set, the result will be cleared. If no UVM compare object is passed along, it will take the default global level, a UVM compare policy object. Example: this example will build upon the how to use the how to use UVM printer set of data object. Solution log. Thank you.